And then we've got Padma, Sulakansha, and Supriya up after that.
Good morning, everyone. Good evening, Izelle. Rachel, I have got you covered, I believe. We have a lot of colors for your eyes, and Izelle too.
Right. I'm ready.
So, Izelle, last week we met with stakeholders, Maria and Santiago, and they gave us an overview of their process, how the information currently flows in the system, and what are the pain points, their challenges, and what would be better with Salesforce. So I would like to start at the first point, where the process starts from and the applicant filling an online application form, which is mostly a Google form with requested data like the name, organization name, who is the contact, what the grant they're gonna use it for, which project. From there, it flows through the grant office. The grant office capture all the details in spreadsheets, which is again a manual task, and they'll check if they have all the necessary information. If no, like if yes, they have it's incomplete information, then they again send a request to the applicant to provide them back with the required data. If the information is not incomplete, we will check if the client is eligible or not. Once the client is eligible, the request flows further and it should be approved at L1 level. And if the client is not eligible, he will be sent a rejection email. Also, once they update the required data, the grant office receives the required data. Again, it's by emails, which is again a pain point. And the process is again similar. They'll check if the information is incomplete, client is eligible or not. So once it is approved at L1 level, the request flows further, and that is where they check what is the grant amount. If it is less than $5,000, it should go to the country director for approval. But if it's greater than $5,000, we would need extra information, additional information, because of the higher grant amount. And that's when we request additional information to the applicant. And after they provide us the additional information, we check if that information is enough and it is approved at L2 level. And similarly, the same process flows to the country director, whether it's less than 5K or greater than 5K. So once with country director, if it's approved, the request is approved. Not approved, they will be sent a rejection email. If not, if yes, then the applicant is notified about the approval email, and also the grant manager is notified about the same. But here's the catch: the country director, once they approve and see that the grant is greater than 25K, it flows to CFO, who needs to approve grants greater than 25K. And he will be sent an email. Again, since all the communication is all over the email, he will be sent an email. And if it is approved, the applicant will receive a confirmation email that your grant has been approved. If not, he'll be given a rejection email. So in all this process, the grant manager is kept in loop. He is notified. However, he doesn't participate in any approvals. He's notified, and also the information is also sent to the programs office about the approval. That particular grant has been given an approval, and this is the information pertaining to that particular grant. So program office goes ahead and check if they have the key deliverables and the project plan submitted. If it is submitted, they will go ahead and continue to work with the NGO and monitor their progress. If not, they will request the additional information, the deliverables and project plan. And once they receive it back from the applicant, they'll continue to monitor the progress. So we did see a lot of pain points in this process, which is like storing data in spreadsheets.
We're gonna dive in for time's sake on feedback. Izelle, what do you got on this one?
Oh, thanks for sharing, Akansha. I love to see a swim lane. Kind of ironic because I'm quite a weak swimmer, but I think it's always so useful in a diagram to be able to see the different users, and it's really effective to understand who's responsible for what.
Right.
So yeah, thanks for sharing that with us and doing your map in this way. It's always also very helpful for the stakeholder to easily identify especially if you want feedback, like where are the item sets that touches my world that I need to be concerned with. Yeah. So great job. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, that's what we wanted to portray. And I want to give a special shout out to my teammates, Nagesh, Lalita, and Uma. We all had a great teamwork session, and that's how we came up with this. Thank you.
Well done. Great job.
Thank you for your feedback. Bye bye.